Oh, you want?
Say that again. I'm sorry, bro. Messed up the
Um.
camera. Messed up the camera.
So what I was saying is like some of this stuff wasn't necessarily I was taught in the home. I was taught from different experiences and programs I'm involved in.
Yeah.
And so like for me it was a rites of passage class. And like there's definitely things that stuck out to me. So rites of passage, to understand, is more of a transitioning ceremony, or a ceremony that you go through in order to go from being a young man to adulthood to
Yeah.
a man,
Uh-huh.
or and similar to quinceanera and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And in this class, every person that you come into your life, you take away some information from, whether good, bad, or indifferent.
Yeah.
And what was amazing about this was, this guy told me, I don't remember his name, but it really stuck with me. And he kind of said, when my wife was pregnant, I made sure she was taken care of. She didn't have to cook anything. She didn't have to do any strenuous work. I wanted to make sure that
Yeah.
she was taken care of, and I provided for what she needed to, so she can have a relaxing and less stressful birth or pregnancy.
Yeah.
And I was like, that really resonated with me. So coming forward, and I always remembered that type of conversation. Like, oh wow, that's really profound. Where the person that's having your child, your wife, your fiance, girlfriend, you are telling them, hey, this is what I want to do to make sure that the child that we bring into the world is okay.
Yeah.
And yet you're okay during this process, because all the hormones, everything it's going 1,000,
Yeah. Nah.
a thousand, and you're here have to be that solid person to be like, hey, you know what? You have those days. I got you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
And so when it came to our time, I really wanted her to know where I stand on that position, where I
Yeah.
stand on that foundation, and be like, hey, this is what I want to do. It may not come out 100% like what I envision it, but I want to share my vision with you. And are you okay with me doing this? Are you okay with us doing this?
Yeah.
Because this is what's important to me. I do not want to be absent. I don't want to be absent-minded. I want to be present and ever caring and loving, like
Yeah.
I should. And that was something that's valuable and stuck with me. So
And I applaud you, man, because I mean, I'll be honest, man. I wasn't the best on that. You know what I'm saying? And I had to learn the hard way, essentially. You know what I'm saying? Because
mhm.
I mean, again, there's no real excuse outside of just not knowing. But you know what I'm saying? And I wish I had that knowledge or that wisdom uh, from someone to kind of share. Because the pre delivery is important, and that 9 months, or ever how many months, weeks it is for your person, it's very, very important, and I know that now more than ever. Like, you know what I'm saying, and I definitely wish that I had that knowledge and that wisdom beforehand, and not have to learn it the
Yeah,
hard way. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a different time, obviously for your partner, but definitely for you as well, because your duties really do change. And
your
if you
duties and
don't,
responsibilities become selfless.
yeah, and honestly, I can't say that I was completely selfless. You know what I'm saying? I had so many other things going on, so I was I failed at the balancing act is the best way for me to put it.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And I thought that things were okay, and things weren't. And I wasn't as great of a support system as I should have been. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, right? My baby girl's here. I was happy. I was ecstatic. I was crying like a little baby. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I made sure that during the delivery piece, like, I was there, and my support was there. And I tried my very best to really make sure that my partner knew that I was there to help her go through one of the most difficult things I think a woman can go through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a learning experience, and fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you, or shame on, yeah, whatever that saying is what I'm trying to tell
Well,
you.
I'm saying
Like,
the
you know what I'm
biggest
saying?
thing is taking accountability and recognizing. Like I look at things as you always learning, right? And if you fail, well, it's the best thing. The best thing is to get up and try it again and do it again.
Yeah,
But being accountable, acknowledging what you didn't do well at, what you did do good at, and keep working at it.
absolutely. I agree.
Having a game plan.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, and that's important. Not just voicing it is a sign of support, right? You know what I'm saying? Not even just your actions, but your intent and your delivery of the words that is expressing what you are trying to do and what your position is and how you want to be there for your partner is support too. Like, so
Yeah.
I had to learn that the hard way, man. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? But I'm totally a different man now than I was before, and that part won't ever happen again. I'm confident in saying that. You know what I'm saying? You know, because you you can't. I mean, in my book, like if your intentions came from a good place and you found out that your intentions were wrong, you know what I'm saying? The next time around, you want to make sure it's right.
Right.
And that's where I stand at the moment, you know. But it was great. It was it was great. I remember when I held her, I was like, I cannot believe I have a kid right now. And it was great. It was absolutely beautiful.
You know what? For me, I thought I was gonna be absolutely nervous holding a newborn.
Oh yeah.
I told everyone like this is what I'm. This I told my wife even like this is what I'm fearful of or nervous of. Like initially holding the baby once they're born, and I was talking that up or saying that's what I'm scared of or nervous of. Man, when that baby came out, we looked at her and we were like, this is our baby.
Yeah, right.
Right? For a second, we looked at each other. I ain't gonna lie. But then I couldn't stop holding her. Like I had no reservation, no hold backs. I was like, oh my gosh. This is what we created. I'm so happy and thankful for my wife and for our baby girl. And I could have learned I just jumped into father action. Like father mode just jumped in and it was ready to go. While my wife was recovering, I remember there was a moment, and it's always annoying. They don't tell you this. They come and check on the baby and the mom like every 3 hours or 2.5 hours in the hospital. Bruh, when you put your daughter down to sleep or your child down to sleep, finally, you trying to get another 20-minute nap,
you come in the door like
you hear knock, knock, knock. That be the worst, especially like at midnight. I had just put her down, and they're like, "We want to check the vitals." I said,
"Damn, like, you just went to sleep. What you doing?"
and then they put this cold little thermometer on her. She crying again, and then they swaddle her. The swaddle technique is game changer.
Facts.
You gotta learn how to do the swaddle technique.
Facts.
Yeah, you could get the already pre-made swaddle things, but you have to learn how to do the swaddle.
I agree with that. I was pretty solid swaddler. I don't know nobody. I don't care what nobody else says, man. I was a pretty solid swaddler. You know what I mean?
Right. Now she don't want to swaddle. I'm like, she breaks through them, and I'll be making them tight.
Yep.
So,
that's beautiful, man. That moment was, it's like anytime a guy or any of my friends, ask me how it felt, I was like, I really can't describe it. You know what I'm saying? I really can't describe it. You will know exactly what I'm talking about when you see your kid come out. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like I can only describe it as, it's like a rush of emotions. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's like, I'm gonna be real with you, man. It's like this baby's been here for about 2 seconds, but if anybody can get it, I don't care who. Somebody come over here, it's a wrap for anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to kill and I'm willing to die for this little lady who has only been here for two seconds.
Right.
Okay, so it's like that light switch was like a thing. Definitely for me.
Yeah, you protect the mom and you protect the baby. Like,
hell yeah.
I'm hovering over, watching everything they do. Like, you're not even leaving my sight.
Like, I was protected during the time. Like, I'm like, yo, like, what you doing, nurse? You know what I'm saying? Like, You know what I mean?
And that's very important too. While you're in the hospital, being ever present and engaging with the conversations. Don't just be a dad that's sitting back and like, oh, whatever they say. Nah, you are the voice. You are the protector of your family now and to continue. Like, if y'all need a moment to discuss it, you're not sure, tell them to step out and y'all have a discussion.
Hell yeah.
You are protecting the next life that you're bringing into this world.
Do not forget your voice, yo.
Yes.
That is not the right time to be on some, oh, they're medical people, they know what they're doing. Yeah, they do, but at the same time, you also want a particular thing for your family. Yeah. And you have to stand on that for sure.
And your wife looks at you, be like, hey, I don't know, or like, are you the head of my house to help me? Like,
yeah, man, you gotta be able to make those decisions, and you gotta be able to voice whatever. Because if you think about it, your partner may lose her voice just because she's in the act and she's going through a lot of pain and X, Y, and Z, man. So your voice got to be up there. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so definitely one of the big things. Like, definitely, I did not forget my voice, and I was around to really give it to whoever I needed to give it to. Even when my baby came out, and I was like, no, we're doing delayed clamping, or delayed cutting the cord. I haven't told anybody this, but she said no. The doctor's like, no, you need to cut right now. And I kind of took my time with it. Like, nobody know that, but I took a couple more seconds, get the last little, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of juice, the good stuff coming from.
Yeah, that umbilical cord cutting, that was, I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the nerves or me just being like, you just told me I can't cut it. I mean, I should cut it now. And I'm like, we wanted a little delay. Let me delay a little something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've never told anybody that. But I definitely did that. And, yo, fam, when they took my baby out, they ran over to clean her up a little bit. Well, we were like, yo, don't clean her up. Like, we're not trying to, keep that on her or whatever. And they wanted to give her to her mom, like to my partner. And I already had my shirt off, like, yo, give me the skin to skin right now, right? And they were like confused by it, and I was like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure my partner said, yeah, give her to her dad. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, bro, like, what you?
Because those bondings, yes, because she's been hearing her mom's heartbeat, and skin to skin is great. I did it as well.
I took my shirt off, boobies out, and everything. You know what I mean? I was careful. I wasn't playing around. Nah, man, I was ready.
And then also, I would say, even before you prepare yourself, like, as I said, I was hands-on, just because I recognize seeing people, seeing what people, just observing people in life. It's just like seeing people involved, not involved, and it's like defining what I want to be. What am I going to be? How am I going to be in the relationship? And take first aid, infant classes. Like, there's no shame in it, because there's a lot of people say, oh, I want a baby. You ever took care of a baby before? No. You going to take an infant care class? Why? Why would I need to? You'd be surprised what people don't know or experience until they learn in that class. Like,
man.
To be honest, I was fortunate because I have a lot of nieces and nephews. Shout out to my nieces and nephews. I help raise them.
Yep.
But still going back to that infant care class, like, oh, I didn't know this part.
Yeah.
My sisters passed this over on me. Like, when I took care of them, my nieces and nephews were like 6 months and up. But beforehand, the 0 to 6 months, I wasn't strong game in that. So I was able to, tighten up what I need to. And while my wife was recovering, babe, I got this. Don't worry. Go recover.
Mm-hmm.
And, it was amazing.
Hell yeah. And even those classes ain't enough, man. This is a learning experience throughout. Don't beat yourself up way too. Like, I was just like, yo, this is the learning experience. Of course, you can have some of the base knowledge and the foundational knowledge that's going to help you guys out. But, like, remember that there's no book to this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Every kid is different.
Although I would say
you know,
the crying cues when they're first born, or for like a month or two,
I would say that's pretty universal.
those are true. There's a cue that you tell what they need. Once you learn that, you're solid. But those are the foundation parts you need. You're going to build on it as you go.
Yeah.
So, and as you know your child.
Facts. Nah, man, I felt pretty good, bro. I don't know. It's a feeling that I can't really describe. But when a father experiences it, he knows exactly what I'm trying to tell him.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, dog. First experience of being a dad definitely felt different. Definitely enjoyed it.
Well, enjoying it. So, you know.
No, I'm talking about when I first saw my baby. I definitely enjoyed that moment. That moment was fucking beautiful, and it was beautiful because it was beautiful also to my partner. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it really does. Like your partner's well being, man, is important too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when everything is kind of aligned the way in which you would like it to be aligned, that feeling is just like, a beautiful feeling. Even when things go awry, you know what I'm saying? But you're still there, and your partner's still, you know what I'm saying, like recovering and doing what she needs to do, and you were there to help her support her in that way. When that baby comes, man, it's just like it really does show just how much of a team you guys really are.
Right.
And it was like a sense of being proud and happy about that part, but also just being happy about the gift that we just received too. Like, it's a beautiful thing. I keep repeating myself because that shit is a beautiful thing, and I'm just like,
he's
literally, I'm like running through the film that I have in my mental about that moment.
Yeah.
Beautiful moment.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it too. Just waiting in the hospital with her while she's in the bed, taking care of stuff for her. Just waiting for that time.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And then also some of the serious conversations or decisions, like, hey, we're doing this together.
Yep. That's all that matters. But yeah, man. Episode 3, part 2. I think I messed up the part 1. I gotta upload both of these, but either way, man, definitely a great question. And we'll see y'all next time.
All right.
Peace. Boom, shaka-laka, boom. Stop recording. It won't stop.